Can we put the...
Much for having me here. Over the last 10 to 15 years, I have lost touch with too many of my friends because they changed their contact details and forgot to tell me about it, or I changed my contact details and there was no easy way for me to tell all of them at the same time at one go. 6 Degrees was born from this pain point. 6 Degrees is a smart, networked phone book that gives you automatic contact updates when your friends change their number. You can search for people and places on their phones with their permission, and you get all this connectivity without sacrificing privacy. So that's what 6 Degrees looks like on my mobile phone. Let me search for somebody. If I search for John, I'm sorry. Apologies, give me just 1 second. There we go. So if I search for John on 6 Degrees, I get results not only from my own phone book, but also from my friends' phone books. So if I click on that, there are so many results from my friend's phone book. So if I click on the first result, I cannot see his contact details because that's private, but I can request my friend Sriram for his contacts. Sriram, on the other hand, can hide him from me and from everybody else on 6 Degrees in just 2 clicks. You can also search for places instead of searching for people. So if I search for a cafe, I get results of cafes from my friend's phone books. There you go. And if I click on Costa Cafe, I can request the contacts of Costa Cafe from my friend Nandagopal Rajan. Very soon, coming soon, I can also request him for a private rating or review about this cafe, which is a great way to be introduced to such places. If I don't want to ask my friends, I can click on this places category, which shows me cafes near me. Now, this is a live demo list of cafes here in Geneva around this place. If I click on that, this is the live profile of that business. So businesses can create listings on 6 Degrees and be available to all of you right in your phone book. There are a lot of other interesting searches as well. So if I want to know which of my friends lives in Singapore and works at Morgan Stanley, there you go. I have 5 friends on my social networks on Facebook and LinkedIn, etc., with those parameters. So this is how you use 6 Degrees. That's our core philosophy. We want to create your entire universe of relationships in your phone book. Why a new phone book? The phone book today is the missing piece in the disruption of the 3 fundamental pillars of your phone. Calling and texting are disrupted already. We want to disrupt the connecting piece by adding these 3 new concepts by networking your phone book. Networking works. LinkedIn networked your resume. Instagram networked your photos. Evernote networked your notes. And in each case, the network use case was far more valuable. 6 Degrees wants to network your phone book. For any networks-dependent business, network growth is the key, and we've got off to a great start. Our beta users love us. They've given us a 4.4 rating on the store. We have 8 million contacts from more than 100 different countries. And this is the big news. Last month, India's second-largest smartphone maker, Lava, signed up 6 Degrees as the default native phone book on all their phones going forward. This is the first time that any startup has penetrated this deep into the OEM software stack. They expect to sell 3 to 3.5 million phones this year, so that'll be a fantastic seed base for us to start off with in an important market. We want to raise $700,000 on the back of this to build our team, acquire users, and forge more partnerships with OEMs and Yellow Pages companies to hit 10 million users by the end of the year, and that's our top priority. This is our family. I'm Niranjan, an engineer MBA with 8 years of investment banking experience. I was the youngest vice president at Morgan Stanley in Singapore at the age of 27. I started Morgan Stanley's private bank fixed income sales business in 2008 at the peak of the financial crisis and grew it to a $12 million per annum business by 2011. My co-founder, Arun, is an ex-Silicon Valley technocrat. He was one of the earliest employees at BCM Communications, which was acquired in 2010 by Broadcom for $320 million. Ayan, our designer, designed the personal web page of the former United Nations Undersecretary General. Subhash and Tushira, second and third in the bottom row, are in the top 0.1% of India's engineering entrance exams. You heard that right, top 0.1%. So this is my closing slide. We are looking to capture a daily used strategic location on everybody's phone, which is a phone book. Networking the phone book improves the use case. This is a geography agnostic, highly scalable, billion-dollar business. We've got a clear head start in this space with our OEM relationships in one large geography, which is India, which will have 200 million smartphones by the end of this year. And we've got all this demonstrable traction with less than 150,000 spent. Thank you very much. Welcome to 6 Degrees.